This will soon no longer be the face of the 100 won coin. Why is it changing and how it could be good for coin collectors? We're going to talk about that right now. Everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the first video that I'm making in my new basement studio. So I have really crappy lighting. It's only gonna get better from here, but I'm doing my best. So I'm gonna come over here in the light and talk to you about this. On Thursday, news hit the internet telling us that the Bank of Korea would be changing the Admiral Lee Sun-shin face on the 100 won coin. The current design that we use on the 100 won coin started in 1983. Prior to that, there was a slightly different design that ran from 1970 to 1982. Either way, the change is coming because the design of the Lee Sun-shin bust comes from a painting done by an artist suspected of pro-Japanese activities. This comes about a month after a Democratic lawmaker called for the removal of a cornerstone on the Bank of Korea Museum itself because it had characters written on it that were done by the first Japanese governor in Japan-occupied Joseon or Korea. And the 100 won is not the only thing changing. The Bank of Korea also said that the portraits done on the 5,000, 10,000 and 50,000 won bill were also done by pro-Japan, pro-Japanese artists. The three new banknotes alone are expected to cost 470 billion won, or approximately $422 million. That is a lot of money. Where is that money coming from? Probably from the Korean taxpayer. I think they could be using that money for a couple of other things rather than changing the banknotes. The design on the new banknotes and coins is supposed to take a total of 3 to 4 years. However, the 100 won coin will likely come first and should be a lot cheaper and faster. This is because producing new dies and new designs for coins is much cheaper and much easier than designing plates and anti-counterfeit measures for banknotes. And according to the Bank of Korea, they plan on making the new 100 won coins out of metals made from melting old 100 won coins, which means they're probably going to take whatever they have in storage and melt those and not actually require people to turn in coins. That brings me to my second point. How could this be good for Korean coin collectors? If the Bank of Korea is openly willing to melt their stash of 100 won coins to make the new ones, this could mean that the last year before the new 100 won design comes out could be a low mintage year. So if it's a low mintage, it's the last year of this design. It could make the coin desirable to coin collectors. An example of this would be the 1998 100 won and the 1981 100 won. In 1998, they only made 5,008,000, and in 1981, they only made 1,100 won coins. So these coins have some type of premium to coin collectors. The 1998 100 won coin, even if in used condition, can go anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 won, so like 5 to 10 bucks. And the 1981 coin can go for up to, as I think, like 30 or 40,000 won. However, this does not mean that the current design 100 won coins will magically become super rare. The coins that are already rare are going to become more valuable, but these other years that aren't low mintage, they're not rare, they're not going to become any more expensive just because this new design is coming out. So don't be confused. Don't think that whatever 100 won coins you have now are magically going to become very rare items. They're going to stay exactly the same way that they are now. This is because since 1999, the Bank of Korea has minted over 6 billion 100 won coins. 6 billion coins. This simply means that there are too many coins in circulation, and thus the Bank of Korea would have to recall like 90% of the 6 billion coins that they've minted since 1999 for those years to become rare again. So it's not going to happen. Thirdly, will the new coin be worth any money? I think as a new design, and it being the first year of the new design, I think coin collectors and people in general are going to want to have 1 or 2 of these. But if it's not a low mintage, and by that I mean if there are not 15 million or less, maybe 20 million or less made, I don't think that it's gonna have any collector value further down the road. In coin collecting, especially with modern coins, value is almost always linked to the mintage of the coins. Okay, so the lower the mintage, the less coins that are made, the more valuable the coin is to coin collectors. However, if there are like 100 million coins made, they're not going to be valuable at all. So whether or not this new coin will be worth anything is going to be up to the Bank of Korea and how many of the new design coins they make for the first year. If they go overboard and they make like 200 million of these new coins, they're not going to be worth anything. everything. Take a look at the 1983 100 won, for example. That was the first year of the second design of the 100 won coin. The mintage was far too high, and so is it worth anything even though it's the first year of the second design? No, absolutely not. We just used them. So again, if the Bank of Korea, and Bank of Korea, if you're listening to me, please make them low mintage. But if the Bank of Korea makes these, I think 10 million or less, maybe 15 or 20 million or less, I think they will have a premium to coin collectors. If not, they would just be cool. I'm actually excited to see the new design. Okay, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please try not to get into a political fight over whether or not this should actually happen. Korea's history is pretty intense when it comes to Japan, so let's try to keep it civil in the comments below. And any news that comes out with this 100 won coin, I will be sure to make a new video. That's it for today. See ya next time. 자, 이제는 제 방을 보여드리겠습니다. I'm gonna do this part in Korean because I have a lot of Korean viewers. So yeah, okay. So this is kind of 여기는 제 스튜디오입니다. 자, 봐봐. 나중에 제 장비랑 이렇게 들어오면 여기는 막 그린 스크린 해도 되고 막 조명 이렇게 다 해야 될 건데 우리 칩짐은 아직도 한국에서 오고 있습니다. 올리는 여기서 숙제 많이 하기 때문에 일단 봐봐, 신기하죠? We are Venom, Spider-Man, Eternals. 이건 제 데스크요. 멋지죠? 우리 한국인 구독자 여러분들은 여기 미국에 대해 아니면 여기 있는 식당 이런 뭐 좀 미국에서 보고 싶은 콘텐츠 있다면 저한테 알려주세요. 저는 계속 이 금속 탐지기랑 화폐 관련된 콘텐츠를 계속 만들 건데 뭐 특별히 뭐 우리 엄마한테 김치를 먹여주는구나. What are you trying? The dubu or the kimchi?
No, not the tofu. I'm not gonna eat that.
Okay.
Kimchi.
미국 어머니가 처음으로 김치를 드셔봅니다.
I'm already nauseous thinking about eating this.
What? That's good. That kimchi's like a year old. No? 아니면 뭐 친구들한테 한국 음식 먹여주는 그런 콘텐츠를 보고 싶다면 여기 댓글로 알려주세요. 구독해 주셔서 너무 감사하고 저희는 한 달 동안 되게 걱정을 했어요. 구독자가 다 도망갈까봐. 근데 다행히 여러분들은 계속 제 곁에 있었고 우리 채널 지원해 주셔서 너무 감사합니다. Thank you.